There's
You
been so
know,
much news circulating around NPR getting defunded. Mahek, I really only bring this on for this. The internet says that I'm buried the lead here. NPR news chief Edith Chapin is stepping down after the congressional vote to defund NPR. The internet says she made $300,000 a year at NPR. Pretty much all of that probably, of course, had to come from taxpayers, which great. But I thought the article was fascinating. The NPR article says, the veteran news anchor announcement comes just days after the Republican-led Congress, largely driven by President Trump, claims of liberal bias at NPR voted to strip their funding. Oh, it's just the claims. Republicans are just claiming that there's a liberal bias. Do you think they know and are just so ideologically blind they think they're actually down the middle, straight shooters, nonpartisan, unbiased?
I think they really believe their lies. And that's what's terrifying about the left. They are so extreme today that they will peddle any nonsense and then double down on it. Wasn't there a previous NPR chief that actually left stating that it wasn't nonpartisan, that they weren't balanced? So President Trump promised transparency in the media. Look, you can be on the left or the right, but you're not going to peddle false information and lies and mislead the public. The fact that she's stepping down, she's probably going to go to some left-wing media outlet and she's going
Mm-hmm.
to get paid by corporate dollars, not our dollars. They don't belong when you're peddling this type of nonsense.
Absolutely. I think that was Yuri Berliner who had worked at NPR for a long
Yes.
time and said there was literally zero conservatives in their newsroom. Topher, same question. Do you think, just overall, the majority of people that work at NPR, do you think that they think they're being unbiased? Or do they know and they're just lying about it? Because that's the other thing too. Marxists lie. That's part of the whole thing.
you know, I'm a big believer of giving someone the benefit of the doubt,
Mm-hmm.
but it's too much access to information these days for you to remain as ignorant as I see people continuously be. So I would say they're doing it on purpose. Matter of
Mm-hmm.
fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the CEO that stepped down. I won't be surprised if she ends up friending Elmo after what he said about President Trump. So because that's the type of company these type of people keep. They keep people that just really hate Trump. They got the TDS, and they don't know what to do with their emotions. They always rattled up. She said she was gonna do this regardless, and I'm just like, yeah. So
Dang.
money is disappearing, and you was gonna do that. But I do want to encourage people: if you do enjoy NPR and PBS and programs like that, nothing's stopping the individual person for donating to these channels. I remember someone brought up a good point. They said, when we used to watch these shows, they said, hey, to keep us on air, all you got to do is donate here. So were they not being paid by individual donors, and they've been paid by the government this entire time? It's confusing to me. So if you like these programs, put your money where your mouth is, and otherwise, just shut up. We're no longer pushing the crap that the leftists and socialists want in this country. Our children deserve better, and America deserves better. So yeah, see you later. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord speaks.
I actually do listen to NPR to keep myself up on what the libs are saying, but also to punish myself for my sins. But I will not be donating, just so people are abundantly clear on that.